heard they were doing Dreamgirls, I've been hearing about this Dreamgirls since I was 15. And I was born the year Dreamgirls was born on Broadway in '81, 25 years ago. And I wouldn't know what a diva was, or a bevel, or glamour. I wouldn't know what it was or what it is if it wasn't for Dreamgirls, because I've used so many of the influences on my stage shows and my sets, and I just wanted to be a part of it. I was so excited that they would be making this movie. I didn't care if I was in it for 5 minutes. I just wanted to be a part of it.
Did you think that not winning American Idol maybe was a blessing in disguise?
Oh yes, definitely. I feel like, you know, it was either or, and I wouldn't change a thing. I'd rather be a dream girl any day.
In 2005, I'd finished the long run of Caroline or Change. I finished the run, and my manager's like, so what do you think you want to do now? I was like, I really don't know what I could do to follow that up. I said, you know, maybe I think I'd like to do some film. And this audition popped up right after that. So I guess it was sort of written.
It was, it's the ultimate. I mean, if you ever want to be a part of something where you can sing and act, this is the project. All the roles were like, I think anybody who's ever been entertained would want to have one of these roles. It's beyond my wildest expectations.
I needed a dream to make me strong. You were the only reason I had to go on.
This is a real musical. How do we do a real musical and make it movie-worthy? And I said, you got to connect the drama to the music. And that's why, like, the character that I play, Curtis brings all the drama. Curtis is the person where you go, oh my God, why is this dude? And I think that was the character that I wanted to play because it was just off the beaten path a little bit. And also, too, it made things significant.
I think one of the beautiful parts about Dina playing that character, she starts out so normal and so regular, even when everyone else is more glam. She has these bushy eyebrows and no makeup and these weird wigs. And then she butterflies and develops into this diva. So it's such a huge range. And the character is a real person. She's flawed and she has her insecurities, and she lets her husband completely control her and completely loses herself. So a lot of women can relate to that. Me holding back my voice was very easy. It was as easy as me wearing no makeup in the beginning of the movie. That just was a part of the character. It was harder to hold back my body and my actions, because even, you know, when there was dialogue, everyone else had such personalities. They were either really sexy and funny or had a lot of attitude and sass, and Dina was so controlled. And to still keep her interesting and be that quiet about my actions was hard. And I felt like, you know, by the end of the movie, I was like in a cage. And I was able to write my album, B-Day, and do something with all of that energy, and which is why I'm so over the top with attitude and power on my album.
You had to let it out.
I had to let it out.
I'm due, just wanna love me.
That's what I've trained myself to do, you know, to only sing things that I can understand that has meaning and substance. But then I've never had to put the two together, acting and singing. So that was different. It was just a great environment to have and to be around and to work in. It was always pleasant and it wasn't intimidating. Everybody was so kind to each other, no matter how many awards they had or how many movies they've done.
I think that Jennifer has come out, and I think she's going to surprise a lot of people. I know that people were really worried, oh, I don't know, Jennifer Holliday, she's my favorite person in the world, and she put the stamp on it, and God knows all of that is true. But there is not one person who will walk out of this theater and say that this girl didn't sing the hell out of that music. What it is a new version of the master take. And it's beautiful.
But she was fantastic, though. It's amazing. It's like, I always tell her it sounds like she swallowed a choir, because she's just so powerful.
The Jennifer Holliday song, it was huge all over the world. Now to go into the movie, you look at Jennifer Hudson and what she does, and taking that song and just throwing it through the roof. And then the talented Beyoncé Knowles and Eddie Murphy. I mean, you can't pass that up.